guys, it is Friday and I thought I'd do a cleaning motivation video. My kitchen is of need of some serious cleaning, guys. It is upside down and disgusting and I would be totally embarrassed to show it to you right now. But the first thing I'm going to tackle today is my kitchen table. If you guys have a table or you know, some kind of a side table in your living room, a coffee table, you'll find that these tables have a tendency to be a catch-all, and today is my kitchen table, so I need to clean this off. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay guys, this is my table, and well, we have finished what is this? Miracle Whip. We have a mouse. We have my coffee. We have my phone, my purse. We have hamburger buns. We have a shirt, a candle, a loaf of bread, and some other various items that my husband got in the mail that you can see our address, so I don't want to show it to you. So, and then I went to Dollar Tree yesterday and I bought some 4th of July decor. And there's my husband out there fixing a bird bath for the birds. But I'm going to get started cleaning this table up, and this is going to be my first goal, to get this all cleaned up. Okay, there you go. My table is all cleaned up, and you're probably wondering why my placemats do not match my tablecloth. Well, there is a very good explanation for this. The placemats come from a Dollar Tree and the tablecloth comes from Tuesday Morning, and I don't want the tablecloth to get ruined by my 3 teenage kids who eat very messy, so they eat on the placemats. But when company comes over, the placemats are removed and white ones are put down, and the table looks very, very pretty. And the candle is lit. So that is my reasoning behind the mishmash, if you guys are curious. Sometimes I try to answer questions I think I'm going to get later, so that's why I'm answering it, because you guys might want to know why my placemats don't match. It is what it looks like to be like it's going to storm, and now it looks like it's not going to storm, and it's extremely, extremely windy. So my husband is outside covering some of our lawn furniture and stuff like that, just in case it does storm, and we have somebody coming to look at my husband's car. So now on to the disgracefulness of myself, and I'm going to be extremely embarrassed to show you my mess, but I'm going to show it to you anyways because this is real videoing. Now this doesn't usually look like this but I got very bad migraine last night, something new that I am struggling with, but I'm dealing with it. And I did not get the dinner dishes washed, and there's breakfast dishes, so it's a pile up, so I'm just going to warn you. And there's just like mishmash of things sitting out on the counter that had to go up. So without further ado, here's my embarrassment. Yeah. Check it out, guys. This is my dishes. Oh my gosh, when I was a little girl, there was a book that I checked out of the library all the time. It was about a man who didn't wash his dishes and didn't clean his house, and he took all of his dishes and piled them up in the back of a truck and washed them in the rain. I wish I could remember the title of the book, but honestly, I checked it out all the time. Go figure, I would be doing cleaning videos at my age as much as I had read that book, because that was my book. Who knew? So anyways, I am going to get cracking on these dishes and get this entire area cleaned up, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like afterwards, so you guys will know I don't live like this. This is disgusting. Guys, you know, I started with my kitchen table, and yeah, I've got a couple coffee cups here because we are still drinking coffee. I need to do something with these potatoes and this water, and I've got these bags up here, the stuff that I purchased that I just need to put up. I need to put some of these out and put these away in the laundry room. All of this is clean. I wiped all of this down, thank goodness. And now look at my counter. All clean. No dishes. No dishes, no dishes, no dishes. Just cleaning products right there. But no dishes. That's the important thing. Got the trash taken out, but I need to sweep and mop and clean up, and I'll be back. Okay. I just put my tripod up there because I just shot a video for something that I'm going to do. And I just put my potatoes on top of the water because I don't really have anywhere to store them. And then I took care of the bags. The only one that I'm leaving in here is on the table, but I'll probably put it somewhere else, is the decorations I bought for 4th of July because I'm planning to have a cookout. And then these are clean. I just need to put these up. And yes, I have a McAllister cup. I think that was all that I showed you guys. Oh, the paper plates. I just took out some and I put it in here because whenever we have cookouts and stuff, I love this thing. My broom is in the way. Sorry about that, guys. I bought this at Target like a long time ago. Like I probably have had this for 5 years. They still sell them. This is metal. So if I decide I don't like the red, I can easily spray paint this thing and change it white, blue, whatever. But I put the plates in front, and then in the back we put the silverware. This is some silverware that I had left over from a party that I had not very long ago. But I need to get some more plasticware for our next get-together. But yeah, I use that all the time, and I love it because you can wrap your silverware in your napkins, you know, like if you're going to have a lot of company, and then put your plates here, and then all they have to do is grab. And I usually put this out, and then I put all of my drinks out, and so they can get a plate and get a drink and then go on down, because our house is only so big, and then they go on down and they get their food or whatever, and then they go find a place to sit. Whether they sit outside or sit in here at the kitchen table. But just a little tip, these caddies come in so many different styles too. You know, they have like the wicker ones. This one I bought because it was red, and of course my kitchen is red, white, and blue, as you guys know. And yeah, so that's kind of a tip. Oh, I did want to show you guys this. Okay, one of my favorite YouTubers, her channel is called OCD Much. And in one of her videos that she was cleaning, you know, washing dishes and stuff, she showed a brush like this one. Now mine looks very disgusting, by the way. This is my older one. This is actually the first one I bought. This one here I think I got from Walmart, and it has served its purpose. If you guys have like a lot of things that you need to scrub really, really good, SOS pads can get kind of expensive after a while. Invest in one of these things. Even if you use it just to clean the inside of your sink really, really well. This is my newest one. And I love the fact that it has these heads on there, because you can use that part and point it down and scrub like little tiny areas of pans. Love these things. Love OCD Much. So if you guys have not ever checked out her channel, you should go over, because she has some excellent financial tips and things, and I have just found her very, very useful. So my next thing right now that I need to do is I need to tend to this floor. Yes, I realize there's papers on the floor. Oh, and you know what I just noticed? Let me show you. No, I was wrong. Just papers. I just need to sweep very, very good. What happens here and where we live like in a cove area. It's very, very windy here. So the garbage man runs, and some of their people's garbage comes out of their boxes and doesn't make it into the garbage truck, and the wind picks up and blows their garbage towards our house, which gets into my entryway, which when we open the front and the back door causes a suction kind of effect, and their trash blows into my house. Yes. I can't tell you how many times a week we have to clean our entryway out. It really gets old. But there's nothing I can do about it. It's just the way it is. But I am going to sweep really, really good, and then I'm going to give this floor a thorough pine sol mopping. Guys, this is why we own brooms and dustpans. Can you see the amount of dirt I just swept up? This is not right. It has been a couple days since I've swept, but gee whiz, I mean, this is gross. Guys, if you don't have a broom and a dustpan, this is the biggest investment of your life. It will save you. So I'm gonna get this up and get my mop water together. Okay guys, I've got my mop bucket filling with the hottest water I can run and some pine sol. One thing I noticed that a lot of people just plug their sink and use their sink to mop. And when my son was diagnosed with leukemia, you know, they really went through the do's and don'ts of keeping germs away from him. And that was one of the things that was mentioned, not to ever do that, because where there is water, germs grow really, really quickly. And so, you know, you're putting the floor into your sink, and even if you are bleach cleaning it, a lot of times you may have a tendency not to get it completely washed out or cleaned. So I always use a mop bucket because of that. And of course, you know, their job was to scare the tar out of me with making me a total germaphobe because of the fact that, you know, he had cancer and I wanted to protect him at all cost. So, with that said, mop buckets are used here. Oh goodness gracious. Okay, so I've got my mop bucket and I gotta find my mop. What did I do with it? Let me find my mop. Here it is. Here it is, here it is, here it is. I got my mop. And it is bent, I realize, but I used the Libman mop, I believe is what you call it, and I just get it wet, and then it has the little wringer where you just push down and you can wring it out. I absolutely love it. I do have a steam mop, however, but I don't lug it out all the time. When I want to give my floors a thorough cleaning, I will be honest with you, I will use this mop and run it and clean, and then a lot of times I'll get my steam mop and go after that. I know it's a little bit OCD, but the thing is that I have 2 dogs, and like their dog hair will stick on the sides of things, and I just want to make sure that I get anything like that cleaned up. So I kind of do a 2-part series of mopping. But today I'm just going to use the pine sol, and I'm going to get this floor spotless. Okay, so now I'm going to clean my garbage can. I use this Lysol all-purpose cleaner, and if you have a garbage can like this that has this groove, dirt and stuff gets all in there, so I want to make sure that I spray this down really, really well. And then I also spray the outside of the garbage can. And also too, whenever I use the rag, I don't use it anywhere else in the house. I just put it in the wash immediately. Well, I have like a basket I keep in the laundry room where I put all of my used rags, and then I wash them all together after I get my house all clean. But I never use a rag that's touched my trash can or my floor anywhere else. Or it's kind of like cleaning the bathroom. You don't want to clean your sink after you know, with a rag that you just cleaned the toilet. It's kind of gross. I just got the floor all mopped, and it does look really, really wet in the video, but it's not really, really wet. But I have a fan that I just set up here, and it shouldn't take very long to dry because I used scalding hot water. So I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to come back, and the last thing that I do is just wipe off all the fronts of my black appliances, my dishwasher, my refrigerator, especially get this area here where the ice comes out. This gets really discolored and really gross. And then of course my oven front. So I'll be back when I get that done. My floor is all dry, and I just quickly wanted to show you how I clean my black appliances. It's really not rocket science. But with black appliances, whenever you clean them, it shows every little streak and every little thing. So I'm going to take some personal items off of that I have hanging up here. And what I use is this glass cleaner. That's a spray. And I'm a right-handed person with a right-handed camera, but I clean and do everything with my right hand, so I'm having fun maneuvering. Here we go. Okay, the first thing I do is I just remove, I just remove this tray. And I put it in the sink and I just wash it with Dawn soap. Okay. I make sure that I have a clean, dry, this is brand new in fact, I just got these from Dollar Tree, microfiber cloth. I do not clean my appliances with any other cloth. These actually do work awesome. I feel like I really do get my money's worth when I buy those. So I start at the top and I spray all the way down to the bottom, and I do the same on this side, and I have a fan on so it's kind of like blowing everywhere, and I make sure I get the handles really good. So whenever I'm cleaning, hold on, I'm going to try to maneuver my camera here for you guys. Whenever I clean, I start from the top and work my way down. Hopefully you guys can see that. I start from the top and work my way down. And then I go back and get anything that might be left and I wipe. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this refrigerator wiped down, my stove wiped down, and the dishwasher behind me. Probably really hard to see on camera because the light isn't really good on this end of the kitchen, but it is streak free and clean, and it's the one time in life that I can be happy. Okay, nice clean fridge, nice clean stove front, nice clean dishwasher, and all of my counters are all cleaned off. Kitchen table floor is scrubbed. The one time, and my kids will be home in about 20 minutes and it will not be clean any longer. This is the way it goes, guys. I'm shutting my front door all the way. So let me get this switched around. Hopefully I'm not scaring you guys. It is very hot today. It's been like in the hundreds, and I think a lot of places have actually had some pretty hot weather here lately. But when you get to cleaning, at first you're okay, and then when you really start moving around, then you get hot, like really hot. So I am so glad that my kitchen is all clean. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and my son is home, and the mess shall begin. Hi! Are you home?
Yeah.
He's home from work. Hope you guys enjoyed this cleaning motivation video, and I will be talking to you guys again soon. Bye!